I am Dr. Anubha Gupta from ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. I am presenting lecture series on electromagnetic theory. In my previous lecture, I discussed about the basic law of electromagnetism, Stokes theorem, Gauss theorem, displacement current, all four Maxwell equation in integral and differential form, Poynting vector, Poynting theorem, and electromagnetic wave travels with the speed of light in free space. And now I am discussing one of the another property of electromagnetic wave, that electromagnetic waves travels with speed of light in free space, as well as electromagnetic waves have a transverse nature. Transverse nature means if electric field vector and the magnetic field vector are perpendicular to the propagation vector k. It means if two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then their dot product will be 0. And it means k dot h is equal to 0. Similarly, k dot electric field vector is equal to 0. If we will solve this condition, it means we can prove that the electromagnetic waves have transverse nature. The transverse nature condition can be solved only with the help of Maxwell's equation. So in the previous lecture, I discussed about the form of electromagnetic wave. Electromagnetic wave in terms of vector E can be written as del square E is equal to mu naught epsilon naught del 2 E over del T square, or del 2 E is equal to 1 upon C square del 2 E over del T square. Similarly, in terms of magnetic field vector, del 2 square h is equal to 1 upon c square del 2 h over del t square. The solution of this equation solution can be written as E is equal to E naught e raised to the power I k dot r minus omega t. This equation completely solve the second order differential equation. So this is called the solution of electromagnetic wave equation, where this k is the propagation constant and this r is the position vector, and this is in the form of Euler function. E is the power I theta means cos theta plus I sin theta. So I can write k as a, in terms of unit vector, ikx jky plus kz in terms of unit vector, and position vector r is equal to ix plus jy plus kz, and the E naught will be E naught x in the component in the direction I, electric field vector in the component in the direction j, EOY plus in direction z. This is the k, EOZ. This is the solution, and these are the value of vector k, vector r, and the vector E naught. So the transverse nature can be solved with the help of Maxwell's equation in free space, and we know that the Maxwell equation in free space can be written as del dot E is equal to 0, and the second Maxwell equation is del dot B is equal to 0, because in free space rho is equal to 0, sigma is equal to 0, mu is equal to mu naught, and epsilon is equal to epsilon naught. So by applying these conditions, these are the two Maxwell equation. So with the help of two Maxwell equation, we will prove that electromagnetic waves have a transverse nature. So if this is the equation number 1, this is the equation number 2, this is the equation number 3, this is the equation number 4, and these are the equation number 5 and 6. So with the help of equation number 5, this is the del dot E is equal to 0. We can solve it. So first I will solve del dot E. Del, I already know del operator is I, del over del x. plus J del over del Y plus K del over del Z. Dot E, vector E, which is the E naught e raised the power I K dot R minus omega T. I del over del X plus J del over del Y plus K del over del Z. E naught I E naught X plus J E naught Y plus K E naught Z. Here is the power I kxx plus kyy plus kzz minus omega t. It means I am writing all the component of del and E in terms of x, y, z. So del dot E means I dot I, which is del over del x, EOX, e raised the power I, kxx plus kyy plus kzz minus omega t plus del over del y means j dot j del over del y eoy e raised the power I kxx plus kyy plus kzz minus omega t. And for del over del z, k dot k is 1, which can be written as del over del z, eoz, e raised the power I, kxx plus kyy plus kzz minus omega t. Now we will differentiate del over del x. This terms in respect of del over del x. So this EOX is the constant magnitude in a x direction. It will be same EOX. And now we will differentiate e raised the power I kxx. It is same I kxx plus kyy plus kzz minus omega t. And the component of x is ikx. So I will write ikx. Similarly, for second term, EOY is constant. Now, it is the power I, kxx. It is the power I, x is same. Differentiation is I ki power ikx, ky plus kz, z minus omega t. And it will be I, ky. Similarly, plus EOZ, e raised the power I, kxx plus kyy plus kzz minus omega t and ikz. Now I will take common I and e raised the power I, kxx plus kyy plus kzz minus omega t. And after taking common, these are the rest term EOX, KX plus EOY, KY plus EOZ, KZ. But we know that KXX, KYY, KZZ can be written as I e raised the power I K dot R minus omega T. And this term will be written as it is KXX EOY KY plus EOZ KZ. Means I'm going to solve del dot E, which is equal to I e raised the power I k dot r minus omega t eox kx plus eoy ky plus eoj kz. And we know that this is the dot product of kx dot e naught. Sorry, not kx. This is the dot product of k dot e naught. And these terms can be written as I e raised the power I k dot r minus omega t. Now I k dot, this term is multiplied by the vector e naught, so it become e naught e raised the power I k dot r minus omega t. And this k dot e naught e raised the power I k dot r omega t becomes k dot e. So I am calculating del dot e. On the left hand side, this is the del dot e and it is equal to I k dot e. And we know that the del dot e is equal to 0 by the Maxwell first equation. It means I k dot e is equal to 0, which shows that k perpendicular to e. It means vector k is perpendicular to e. Similarly, from Maxwell's second equation, del dot h is equal to 0, which and the h is h naught e raised the power I k dot r minus omega t. And on the similar method, we will get that del dot h is equal to I k dot h. And if del dot h is 0, it means I k dot h 0, which shows that k vector is perpendicular to h vector. In this way, we can show that if this is vector k, this is vector e, and this is vector h, and the electromagnetic wave are traveling like this. This is the vector. It shows that if this is the propagation vector, and this is the way that the electromagnetic wave travels, it have a transverse nature. It shows that EM wave have transverse nature. These are the references of my lecture, Introduction to Electrodynamics by David J. Griffith, Solid State Physics by S.O. Pillai, Engineering Physics by S.K. Gupta. Thank you so much for patience listening.